So when Tracker initially started, it was all about keeping South Africa safe and working with vehicles around hijacking and the consumer. However, what we have found is that it's not so much a vehicle that's important to you, it's more about your family, and those are the things that really matters in life. So Tracker is on a journey at the moment to change the whole perception of the brand and moving from what we call stolen vehicle recovery into an altruistic space, caring about your family and really the things that's important to you. I think what we have realized is that vehicles, you can insure your car, and you can always get it back, or the insurance company will pay out, but your family is really, really important. That's what really matters. And in order to create differentiation in the tracking industry, it is really important for us to find a differentiator and start focusing on things that really matters.
When we took over the account about 3 years ago, we were very much in the SVR space, the Stolen Vehicle Republic space. It was really based on the technology, the box in the car, and I think that what Track has done over the last couple of years is it's moved into value-added services. So it's much more about the driver than it is the car itself. I mean, they call that journey from metal to flesh. And I think that what that allowed us to do is it gave us the freedom, excuse the pun, but freedom to embrace something a little bit richer, which is the human contact, the emotional core. Which is a horrifying thing, because you actually have to deliver communication that does that. And I think it's been a journey for both of us. I think it's an interesting space to play in. I think that we're only now starting to get every partner, because Tracker has a number of communication partners, aligned to that vision and getting them all to work with it. So whether it be in a digital space, whether it be on TV or on our billboard, really starting to get them to embrace this idea that it's not about the car, it's about the family. And communication that gets people to understand that, because I think that Tracker is certainly synonymous, if not the leader in SVR in South Africa. We wanted something richer, deeper, and I think that that's certainly what Charlotte and her team are striving to achieve, and I think that that's why Charlotte has joined Tracker, is to make sure that journey does happen.
What we have done in the past, it's always been the traditional above-the-line campaigns that we've done. Going forward, we're looking at entering the community space a lot more. So we get involved into a lot of communities, and it's more about things that really matters. Once again, it's bringing that altruism back in. So the channels have definitely changed as well, and our marketing spend has also changed from your more traditional above the line to your focusing on communities through different channels.
And that wasn't easy. I mean, I think that a lot of people expect it because of this brand and the Statures brand. Where is your TV ad? And it was very hard for us to convince people who might be very traditional, like talking to the board and management, and saying to them, to have a richer meaning in people's lives, you have to play in different channels. As Charlotte was saying, we've invested quite heavily in community kind of activities. We've invested quite heavily in digital and social. We've had to shift our focus according to the products that are being offered, and I think that certainly the shift for 2014 going into 2015 has been about re-education on the market. A lot of people, if you say to them, I didn't know that if I got drunk, Tracker would help me get home safely. I didn't know that if I broke down on the side of the road, that an armed guard would come and stand with me until that car is fixed. So they do all these wonderful, amazing things that people, I think, just don't know about those services. And that's what we're trying to do now, is establish that. And I think that the new campaign that Charlotte has spearheaded, with the insight behind it, which is you don't buy a Tracker for yourself, you buy it for somebody else. You buy it for their safety. It's a really rich and interesting space for us to do. And so the reason I would buy a Tracker is because I don't want my daughter at the side of the road standing alone.